What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news for you concerning Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev. You know, the new developments between the potential rematch is actually going kind of stale right now. You know, it's actually been put on hold due to Andre Ward. Now Andre Ward is stating that he is the A side. The money has to be right. And not, and if and when he comes back, you know, the money has to be right. And if it's not right, he's not going to fight. On top of that, he's considering retiring. So, okay. You know, about this particular matter, man, Andre Ward, if he decides to retire, for one, if he prolongs the fight for two, or if he doesn't take the fight because of the money for three, will leave all types of room for criticism. You know, people will become skeptical about his career altogether simply because you pick the pinnacle fight. You pick one of the toughest guys on the top 10 pound for pound list, and you barely beat him, okay? And you decide to say, well, now you get diva, because it's coming off like a diva remarks, you know what I mean? Because after the fight, Andre Ward really didn't have anything positive to say about Sergey. Now, Sergey, you know, the remarks that he said about Andre Ward were, you know, actually derogatory. However, they're coming from the remarks of a person that just lost and a person that felt he won. So that's pretty understandable. But for a person like Andre Ward that has won, you know, he sits back now on a high horse almost, you know, that, hey, I didn't respect his punching power. He didn't adjust to my speed. You know what I mean? And he's bitter about losing a fight, you know, and I thought he was going to be better than that. He's having a mental breakdown. He's saying all these particular negative things about Sergey Kovalev, you know, and the way he's saying them, it comes off like a filtered Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Like Floyd is going to say what he wants to. So he would be unfiltered, right? Well, Andre S.O.G. Ward would say it in his own, you know, Christian-like type of way. You know what I mean? He's not going to just, you know, say a bunch of foul shit. But at the same time, he's going to say some negative things. And the way he's saying them are negative. You know, if you say, you know, first off, let's start off with, you know, I didn't respect his punching power. Okay, well, you didn't respect his punching power. You thought he would get hit harder. Well, he staggered you in the first round. He dropped you in the second round. You know, so it's like, and I know he was hurt again in the third or the fourth, but you didn't respect his punching power. You know, I think that's an unhumbling remark on his behalf. Second, well, you know, he didn't adjust to the right hand. No, actually, Andre Ward made adjustments to neutralize Sergey Kovalev's right hand, which he done, which was a good move. That shows the boxing skills. Also, Ward wrestled a lot. He stayed in the inside. You know, Sergey's not an inside fighter. However, you know, I've already broke down the fight study about this. Where I'm getting at is, you know, Andre Ward now wants more money because he won, but he barely won. But he wants more money. You know, but I'm like, why would you think that you're obligated to make that type of demand when you didn't win in a convincing manner? You know what I mean? You win on a convincing, you ask for that type of money when you've beat a guy hands down. And the type of unanimous decision that Andre Ward is claiming he won by wasn't a close enough decision to brag about it. You know, that's my point, because he won by 1 point for each judge. So that's one round. That's 7 rounds to 5. You know what I'm saying? So you won one more round than that guy. You know, so that by 1 round you won. That's not a high significant number. And then the other guy had the knockdown. You know what I mean? And actually, to me, of course, you know, everyone knows the knockdown really sealed the deal for me, having Kovalev won, because it was a pretty close fight. It was a close fight. It was not a robbery. However, it was not a unanimous victory, so to speak, you know, that Andre Ward should be bragging about, you know. And ask yourself this question, guys. Just ask yourself this question. Had this been Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and the fight was close like it was, do you think Floyd Mayweather would actually not fight Manny Pacquiao if that was a close fight on May 2nd, 2015 between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, and Manny Pacquiao scored a knockdown, but Floyd Mayweather came back? Think about it. If this was different fighters and of the creme de la creme of boxing, okay, which Sergey Kovalev and Andre Ward are right now, okay? So let's just go back a year and let's just reverse these fighters. If this was Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather ended up winning the unanimous decision and all won by one fucking round, okay? 1 point, okay? They would have totally destroyed Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? They would have destroyed him, and he would have fought again. Floyd would have fought Manny Pacquiao in September. It wouldn't have been an Andre Berto. It would have been a Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight part two. It would have been a rematch simply because it was that. Now that shows the competitiveness and the desire to be the greatest, like Floyd Mayweather does. You know, he fought Castillo twice. He fought Maidana twice. He fought those fights twice because they were close. Well, if Andre Ward is coming off and he's trying to adopt to this filtered, quote unquote, version of Floyd Mayweather, he should really walk down that path as far as legacy, you know, to fight this guy again. He owes Sergey Kovalev this rematch, and Sergey Kovalev is pissed off because he hasn't received this rematch, and you're talking about retiring. You know what I mean? I would be pissed off too. I would call you coward, dickhead, pussy, something. You would be something because there's no way in hell you almost get out of the ring with me and I dropped you. I made you taste that canvas. Then all of a sudden you're saying, oh, hey, I won by the hair, the hairs of my chinny chin, and I don't want to get in the ring again. You know, I would be pissed off too. I would be infuriated, you know? So, you know, I can understand these particular fights going the way they are. But Andre Ward, he's going to destroy his legacy, you know, and it's not all about how you get beat. It's really in this situation is how you won. You know, your victories are not always victories. This is really a clear cut case of victory. If you leave now, everyone's just going to call you a coward, and they have every room and, you know, you give them justification to say so. And the only people that's going to ride with Andre Ward are the pure bona fide biased fans. And when I mean biased fans, I mean like this. You're an Andre Ward fan, okay? But you're black. And that's really one of the only motivating factors that you like Andre Ward. You're a casual fan and you just like him because you're black. There's millions of people like that. You know what I mean? And those are the only people that will ride with him, but they're only casual, so who gives a fuck at the end of the day? You know what I mean? So Andre Ward should fight Sergey Kovalev again, to erase any doubt, to erase any excuses. That's what a real warrior does. If Andre Ward claims that he's a real warrior and a real champion, he should fight Sergey Kovalev not a year from now, not a year and a half from now, but immediately. So that's my take on it. And please leave your concerns, comments below. But this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and you've been counterpunched. Peace. Check out my Facebook, Counterpunch Boxing News.